Things are getting interesting in the NBA on ESPN. The Hawks come in with a squad of long-range gunners that love to spread out the defense. Their three-point shot percentage is ranked first in the NBA. They will be squaring off versus the Celtics, who come in needing a quality night from behind the three-point line. Although statistically average, they have the ability. Now they need to get it done. To see how it all turns out, let's send it to Bob Steele and Rod West out in Atlanta.
NBA 2K3 is in the house tonight. We're here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Welcome, I'm Bob Steele with my tag team partner, Rod West. Rod, looking at the starting lineups, who's going to explode today? Dick Al? Rod, thanks. It's time for the player intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. First for the Boston Celtics, at center, Tony Petit. At forward, Antoine Walker. Also at forward, Eric Williams. At guard, Eric Strickland. Also at guard, Paul Pierce. And now the starting lineup for your Atlanta Hawks. At center, from Kentucky, 6'10", number 2, Nazif Mohammed. At forward, from Wyoming, 6'10", number 42, Theo Rockland. At guard, from Arizona, 6'2", number 31, Jason Terry. Also at guard, out of Gonzaga, 6 feet, number 12, Dan Nickel. At the other forward position, out of Purdue, 6'7", number 13, Glenn Robinson.
The Celtics corral the opening tip-off. Passes it. Strickland passes. Williams takes a turnaround J. Drains the first bucket of the game. Muhammad inbounds the ball. The Hawks are back a bit here, 2-0. Ratliff wants it down low. In the paint, Williams is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul of the game. Ratliff for the Rock. It's knocked away. There's the steal. Passes.
I got him. Stay tight inside. Swipe.
Puts it up from 11. Gets the front rim. Nice rebound by the 8-year man out of Wyoming. Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes it. They're inside. Right side pass. 7 on the shot clock. Inside. The jumper was buried by Ratliff. Walker with the inbound. Bounce pass. Strickland passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Did I really see that? Let's see it again, Rod. The Hawks have the ball in a small deficit. 4-2. Into the low post. The ball's loose. Stolen.
Great job with the steal. Plays like that can decisively shift the momentum of a ball game.
Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Keeps it alive and puts it back up with no dice.
What a denial, Bobby. Got that hand up there and sent it back down. Great job.
Caught by Muhammad. Robinson has it. They work it in. 7 on the shot clock. It's stolen. Passes.
Didn't fool him with that pump fake. Nice concentration. The Celtics
Bring it up. They're shooting 40% from the floor. The inside shot was buried by Walker. Muhammad throws it in. Dick out, dishes it off. Loose ball.
The Celtics
Were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds. Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot.
Help down low. Help down low.
Launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Robinson is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one.
Pierce takes a quick shot. The defensive rebound by Terry.
Risky move right there, but it's an old coach talking. He was out of position to make that block, and the reach around like that can easily lapse into a foul, but the block was clean.
Gets cut off by Pierce. 7 on the shot clock. Knocked off course, and it's loose on the perimeter. Takes a shot from the elbow. Gets it to fall. Good defense on the earlier block, but it didn't pay off.
He's no threat for the offensive MVP award, but his shooting was good enough to get the 2.
Grabbed by Williams.
Inside.
They push it inside. Williams from inside. Connects off the front rim. Robinson inbounds the ball.
Get him.
Dick out, passes the ball. Puts it up. Defensive rebound by Robinson. Passes. Pulls the trigger from 8. Can't drop it in. Good defense, especially on that earlier block.
Robinson has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Strickland is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line. He gets the first of 2. The D will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Celtics.
Yanks it down inside. Passes it. Skies! Down it goes. Nice finger roll. McCarty with the inbound.
The Celtics
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Strickland makes the pass.
Side D.
Pierce with an ill-advised step on the line, and he's whistled out of bounds.
Substitution for the
Strickland
Celtics.
will head to the bench. "13 seconds here in the first quarter. Terry launches from beyond the arc. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
Harry didn't have to rush that 3 because no one was near him. He just zoned in and let it fly.
Passes.
1-on-1. Flare.
McCarty takes a turnaround J. Can't get the buzzer beater. We're at the end of one. The score, 9-9.
The Hawks
Played it even after one period, Rod. Anything jump out at you?
field goal percentage, Bob. They haven't been able to turn their superior shooting numbers into a lead on the scoreboard. If they can't take advantage without shooting the opposition, then maybe you don't deserve it.
Robinson throws it in.
Get him. Box power.
Terry passes.
Pin down.
7 seconds to shoot.
Get up.
Goes with the crossover. Swatted away, and it's loose on the perimeter.
You know they've got those lines painted there for a reason. A good player knows exactly where he is at all time and does not slip out of bounds like that.
We can get something.
The J was off the mark by Johnson. Tipped up, but not in by Johnson.
Pick him up.
Passes it.
Catch 3. 5 on
Walker launches from beyond the arc. Not this time.
He read that pump fake perfectly. Made a quick stab at the ball and then came away with the steal. Nice anticipation.
Open it.
Ratliff wants the ball. Ratliff gets vertical. Powers it down.
The Celtics
Have a big opportunity and can tie it up here. Pierce has the ball. In low. Baker puts it up, puts too much on it.
Ben Baker is only an average shooter in the best of conditions, and with the defender all over him, that certainly wasn't the best condition.
Now by Terry. Goes with a fadeaway. Hits the front rim.
Terry should think twice before he takes that shot, and if he still wants to shoot it, he should think a third time and a fourth time. That's not his game.
Walker launches from beyond the arc. Misfired.
Walker was left in the lurch after that poor pick. His teammates have to help him out a little better than that. The Hawks
work it up court. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Passes in the paint. Passes outside. Ratliff shoots from just inside the line. It doesn't get it all the way there.
Ratliff might want to consider taking that shot a few feet closer where he's a lot more comfortable. The Celtics
have the rock. They're 0 out of their last 2 from the arc. Pass left wing. 7 on the shot clock. Passes it. Launches from beyond the arc. Off the mark.
That's a tough defensive matchup, but they did play it pretty good, and they prevented the three. The Hawks
would love to extend their lead this trip down. Fires! Can't take the well-defended shot.
Ratliff did the impossible. He made a bad defender look good. The Celtics
head into the front court. They're 0 out of their last 6 from the floor. Pass low post. The steal.
Now, you got to like that pincher attack down low. You've got 2 of your guys crowding him. Chances are one of them is going to come away with the ball.
Johnson passes it. It's blocked, and it's loose inside.
He is all hands out there, and all good hands, too. Believe me, timing a shot block just right is much tougher than it looks.
Passes. Fires. Kisses it off the right rim, then in. Robinson inbounds the ball. Terry has it. He's 1 out of his last 5 from the floor. Terry gains some altitude. Book it.
The Celtics
have it. They're shooting 38% from the floor. Passes it. Launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out.
Pierce had everything going his way, but that wide open 3 wouldn't fall for him.
Received by Johnson. Puts it up from 11. Puts too much on it.
Ratliff should have known better than to take that one. You have to play within the confines of the game.
59 seconds here in the second quarter. The jumper was buried by Pierce. Terry has the ball. He's 1 of 5 from the floor. Pass to the paint. Ratliff leaves the ground. Gets his 6th point of the period. Is a total of 8 so far. McCarty with the inbound.
The Celtics
bring it up. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Passes.
Watch the pick. One-on-one.
Pierce releases. Tickles the twine.
The Hawks
have the ball. They're 1 out of their last 2 from the arc. Terry takes a quick shot. Doesn't get the tough shot.
That right there is good court sense. Adjusting on the fly and keeping the pressure on. That's how you play successful defense, Bob.
Ratliff with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Terry. We've reached halftime with the score 15-15. Well, let's send it to Clark in the studio for a little halftime recap.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Let's review what went on in the first 2 quarters. The Hawks have taken more shots than their opponents, but they haven't been as selective. Their lower field goal percentage has them battling in a close game. Paul Pierce, in the first half, has a total of 6 points and 2 blocks. He'll walk away with our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That'll do it for now. Don't forget to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the end of the game. Now let's go back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Hawks.
Robinson throws it in. Passes it. Dick out, takes a turnaround J. Gets the front rim.
That's a nice heads-up play on D.
Walker fires from the post. No way, no how.
The Hawks
Work it up court. They're shooting 30% from the floor. Dickow passes the ball. 7 seconds to shoot. Goes with the crossover. Puts up the shot.
Dickow must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Pierce now has it. Rod, you have to explain to me how that happened on the replay.
The Hawks,
With the score of this trip down, can tie it up. Passes. Terry takes the shot from the elbow. Can't answer back. Muhammad shoots. Can't tie it up.
Nazir Muhammad has to take the blame for that. That pick was pretty good, and he should have been able to lose that defender. The Celtics
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get the go-ahead bucket. The team leads up. Dumps it down with both hands.
The team had some great concentration, Bob. Contact can throw off a shot attempt, but not that time.
That's why you dunk it. It's a high percentage shot you always take.
The Hawks
Have the rock. They're shooting 33% from the arc. Dickow makes the pass. Muhammad releases from close range. Defensive rebound by Muhammad.
Can't have that kind of contact going up for the shot. That will get the foul every single time.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The T inbounds the ball.
The Celtics
Head into the front court. They're 0 out of their last 5 from the arc. Pass caught by Williams. Deflected. And it's loose inside. Right wing pass. Clock down to 6. Tricky fadeaway shot is off the mark by Strickland. Ratliff works it up court. He has 8 points from the floor. Terry with the ball. Passes.
Ball.
Terry springs up. Power this one down and out.
Go.
The Celtics
Have it. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Unloads from deep 3-point range. Strickland is credited the assist. That's his 5th.
They made a mistake right there. You cannot leave an NBA guy that open from beyond the arc. Even some of the big guys going to hit that shot.
The Hawks bring it up. They're shooting 25% from the floor. It's stopped by Williams. Robinson passes. 7 seconds to shoot. Launches from beyond the arc. Can't answer back with the 3.
Dickow is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one. The Celtics
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. They're inside. They work it in. Inside. Pierce launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Pierce comes away empty, but he was playing pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Fades away inside. No worries. Walker with the inbound.
The Celtics
Take it up court and are leading 22-19. Top of the key. Takes off. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Easy call right there. He was mugged.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both.
Ball.
56 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. Ratliff has position down low. It's picked off. Pierce has the rock. He's 0 out of his last 3 from the arc. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
He had the look, he had the room, he had the time, but it just didn't go down for him. The defense lucked out right there.
Robinson passes it. Seven on the shot clock. Passes it. Pops it up from 19 feet. The defensive rebound by Batiste.
Ratliff has no business taking that shot. He's not going to help his team out that way. The Celtics
work it up court. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes. ID. Uses the crossover. Puts it up. NBA basketball so quick, Rod. We got to see that again.
The Hawks
would love to counter the lead some more with a bucket here. We've just finished the 3rd quarter. The score, 26-19.
The Hawks
couldn't hang on to their lead at the half. Any stat you see as being a major factor right now, Rod?
3-point shooting, Bob. They're doing a nice job out-shooting the opposition from the perimeter, but it's not enough at the moment.
Williams throws it in.
I got it. Screen coming.
Strickland dishes it off.
Help down low.
Gets cut off by Dickow. Strickland takes a shot from the elbow. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
Strickland is only an average shooter in the best of conditions, and with the defender all over him, that certainly wasn't the best condition.
Count that last jumper by Ratliff.
The Celtics
have the rock. They're shooting 39% from the floor. Caught by Walker. Walker unloads from deep, 3-point range. Can't drop in the lightly contested shot.
Didn't fool him with that pump fake. Nice concentration.
Robinson is asking for it in the post. Takes the turnaround J. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Robinson had the straitjacket clamped on him out there. Nice defensive stop.
Passes it. Batiste, high rises. For the bucket, that's going to be goaltending. Robinson inbounds the ball.
The Hawks
head into the front court. They're 1 out of their last 3 from the arc. Dickow passes the ball. Elevates. Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul and will go to the line for 2.
I like aggressive D, but that's a little bit too aggressive. Almost an assault. You'll pick up the foul on that one every time.
He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Crashes the boards. Puts it up, and no good.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. Anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up. Passes. Pierce releases. Wasn't there.
Good rebound on the inside.
Walker capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
The defender really had his work cut out for him there. Against a superb inside guy like that, you've got to bring your big game.
The Hawks have it. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Pass back. 7 seconds to shoot. From 14, it was no good by Dickow. Rebounded by Batiste.
The Celtics
can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Strickland makes the pass.
15 go.
Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Williams launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out. Ratliff with the inbound.
The Hawks
will take his time out here.
The Hawks
can cut into the lead with a basket here.
Watch the screen. Hit down.
Top of the key.
Screen coming.
7 seconds to shoot. Robinson gets airborne. Botches the lay-in.
That's a nice job right there. The kind of tough, take-no-gruff D you need to throw at this guy every single time.
The Celtics
bring it up. They're shooting 38% from the floor. Strickland passes. Pierce pulls the trigger from 18. Drops in his 14th point tonight.
Now that's a guy that can light it up from out there. You have got to watch out for him.
The Hawks have the ball. They're shooting 33% from the arc. Passes. They push it inside. Kicks it out. Robinson with the rock. 7 on the shot clock. Robinson rises up. Watches the lay-in.
He just has a nose for the ball, Bob. Amazing instinct.
It's instinct and desire, Rod. He just wants the ball more than anyone else. Walker fired from the right block. Puts too much on it. Walker might want to reconsider his shot selection.
The Hawks
work it up court. They're 0 on their last 6 from the floor. Rod, check this out on replay.
Muhammad is fearless, Bob. He knew he was going to get banged. He knew he might not get the call. He did not care.
That's what it takes to go inside and finish strong in the NBA.
The Celtics
could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Ball. Strickland passes it. Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Goes with the crossover. Muhammad gets his 6th rebound of the night.
Strickland makes the pretty crossover, but it doesn't get you any points on the board.
51 seconds here in the game.
The Hawks
will take a timeout here.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they want, Bob. Let's see how they manage the clock.
Passes. 7 on the shot clock. There's the steal.
Petit snags another one to help his team keep the lead. Man, remind me not to bump into this guy on a crowded street. He might hurt you.
Petit throws it in. Muhammad with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both.
The Hawks
have the rock. They're shooting 27% from the floor. Dick out, dishes it off. Picked off.
Bad pass inside, Bob. The defense was so bunched up in there that the inside man didn't have a chance at all. You need to wait until the defense stretches out a little, then kick it inside.
Bounce pass. Grabbed by Strickland. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out. There's the horn, and the game is in the books. The final score, 34-24. Thank you for joining us. That about wraps it up for us. Be sure to tune into SportsCenter to catch the latest news, scores, and highlights. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Welcome to the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Celtics come away with a decisive 10-point win over the Hawks. They now move to 6-7 on the year. The Celtics just made a determined effort tonight to only take high-percentage shots. The opposing team just couldn't pressure their shooters enough, and that proved to be the big difference tonight. Antoine Walker wound up with a total of 9 points and 10 rebounds. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. Terrific performance. Well, that will do it for now. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.